So it's Punkass in the house. Talking a little bit about our Android. When we were designing them, of course we have some great artists, but we wanted to bring them all in to kind of, so they'd each have their own input. And we want to do something basic, but where it looked like a fighter. Android kind of looks like a, robot, but we want to make them still look like a fighter. So we put a little mouthpiece on them. We got a little mouthpiece on here, and our mouthpieces are tune tones. Anybody who's ever known our brand or known Tapout would recognize them right off. Of course, we got them all logoed up so you can't miss them. Yeah, we have some great fans. I mean, I think the guys that get behind us, we get in Tapout tattoos all the time. I can literally snap a shot of Guy's tattoo, send it straight to my web guy, and he can have it up before the show's over, before we get out of the building. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you move faster than everybody else, because it's really about moving faster than your competition. I felt like phones would always be a big part of business. I can remember when we first started the brand, expenses, and you had to watch your dollar because we didn't have a lot of money, and we were basically working out of our cars, and we had to sell shirts just to pay our rent and put food on the table. Art has always been a big part of Tapout. And we've always felt like we've had the greatest artists working for the brand, and we've seen them grow as artists, and artwork and tattoos and all this stuff kind of goes hand in hand, and marketing and the way you put out your ads. I was influenced to do something like this with tattoos because of our brand. I mean, I come across hundreds of Tapout tattoos a year, pretty much. I just recently saw this guy's got it tattooed on his whole side, this huge logo. Another guy who had one on his back, and lots of Believe tattoos, because it's a real strong thing in our brand. After our passing, I have a tattoo here of my partner, Charles Mass Lewis. Just things that you always think about and want to keep close to you. You end up tattooing on you somewhere. Self-Made Ink, it's one of my companies. But it says a lot about who I am too, self-made, always feeling like there's not anybody else you can depend on but yourself. How can I outdo myself? I mean, that's what the goals become now. It's how do you make people around you better than you? I mean, because a real sign of a leader is not necessarily how you lead people, but how you make other leaders. How do you make people better than you are? And so that's what we're doing now. That's the push going forward.